If you came to party, if you came to party, if you came to get down tonight, get down tonight. We going live tonight, live from the Next Sound Studio. Tryna party and celebrate life. Tune in the Next Sound Studio tonight. It's live at 8 with the hottest in the state. So tell a friend you wanna take them out of space so they can unplug to a new level with different artists who take it to a new level. And you never know what you gon' get. You might get rock, you might get rap, you might get R&B with the boom bap. You might get a band or you might wanna dance bachata. I just know every week's gonna be a shocker. And it's a party for the world.
And welcome to Live from Next Sound Studio. And I am your host, Nequasia. If this is your first time tuning in, let me tell you a little about what the show is all about. Each week, we feature a talented artist who gets to perform and get a little personal with our director in his director's cut about what their lyrics actually mean. This week's guest is no stranger to Next Sound Studio, and you are in for a special treat tonight, as we not only get to hear him discuss his lyrics and motivation behind them, we get to hear a stripped-down acoustic version of some songs of his that you might already know. First, let's give a little background on tonight's featured artist. Seda is a Puerto Rican singer-songwriter, born and raised in the Bronx, New York. His unique, wide-ranging musical sound includes R&B, pop to Latin, and is influenced by the city where he grew up and still currently resides. In 2015, Seda independently released his first EP titled Dark Blue, which was a journey of love and life, stemming from his personal journal entries. At the closing of 2015, Seda also released a holiday EP titled Blue Christmas, including classic covers and the originally penned song Christmas Night, which can be found on iTunes and other digital retailers. In 2017, Seda was nominated for 2 Voiceless Music Awards for Best Hip Hop Collaboration and Radio Single of the Year for a song he's featured on entitled Masterpiece with Phenom. In 2018, Seda released his second EP entitled Wonder Child, which he executive produced and has writing credits on each track. In addition, Seda can be found developing his love for performing all over New York City, belting out covers and original material in lounges, bars, and festivals, which have included City Hall, SOBs, Drome, Mama Juana's, Dylan's Lounge, and the Puerto Rican Day Parade, just to name a few. He has even been a part of charity projects aiding the Puerto Rican Relief Fund due to Hurricane Maria. Seda's newest project is a full-length album, and so far has released 4 singles from it. One More Time, Liar, Where You Are, and Switching Up. The full album, The Voice of an Enigma, is slated to be released at the top of next year. Before he takes the stage, let's take it to him and our director as they discuss his new project and the lyrics behind tonight's first live performance of his song, Liar.
Welcome everyone. I'm Will B. Walker, your director. I'm sitting here with the great, wonderfully talented Seda. He's back with us once again, and you're in for a treat tonight. He put together a special exclusive set just for us. And let's talk about some of the songs that you performed here live. But first, let's give a little background in case people don't know.
Okay.
Give us a little brief history, and then we'll talk about how you put together this set for us.
I mean, first, it's good to be back. Really good to be back, you know what I mean? You guys are not strangers. Feels like, you know, like just like a good playground to be in. Like, I want to play in this sandbox. Like, let's go. But this set of like songs that I did for you guys, like I didn't want to do like the same old like concert tracks and stuff like that. You know, I love the songs, obviously they're mine, but I just wanted to like promoting my new single, switching up. I wanted to switch it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like give you guys a little bit of like something I love. I love acoustic music. I mean, I know a lot of people love acoustic music, and I just wanted to do something that was a little bit out of the box for me, as I keep just challenging myself with like all the new songs that I've been doing, and just as like personally speaking, I've just been challenging myself, and I knew that would be challenging, so I was just like, let me try something different and give the songs a facelift. Why not?
Well, I think it was perfect for this show, being that we are trying to connect you with your lyrics to the fans. So let's jump into it and let's talk about some of these lyrics.
Let's get on the train.
Let's talk about some of the songs that you chose to perform here live at Next Sound Studio.
Let's go.
All right. So let's start with Liar. Let's talk about that one, and let's talk about the emotion and the lyrics behind Liar.
Yeah, what would you like to know about Liar?
Well, when we all like to know, like, what was your? I mean, obviously, the motivation behind it was someone lied to you, apparently, or some kind of breakup or heartache.
You know what it was?
The anger behind it, where did that stem from?
There was a lot of anger, and a lot of the anger was enhanced by the Hennessy I was drinking the night I wrote it. But it was just like I was dating somebody, obviously, and I feel like everyone could relate to like a liar. Like I like to write my music from a really like relatable place, so that if you're listening, you can literally relate it to your own life. And Liar was specifically written about the person I was dating at the time, who just turned out to be, to put it simply, a liar. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like, turned out to be one great way at the beginning, turned out to be a fraud at the end. But you know what I mean? Thank you for the great song.
Well, when they hear this song, we know it's about them.
I hope
as
so.
As the lyrics say.
I hope so.
Here he is performing
Period.
live at Next Sound Studio.
Boom.
Liar.
All of a sudden you had flashbacks from your past. All of a sudden you had an epiphany. We weren't meant to last. Decided to fade all on your own. Said that we shouldn't date, you needed some time alone. Ruined the friendship through text, some I wouldn't have guessed. Like a coward, you hear straight behind your phone. Yo te odio y me das asco, nunca volveré a confiar en ti. Tú no vale la pena, no vuelvo más. Me dejaste solí, verdad dolió un poquito. En tu jueguito de amor, te lo juro, un día tú verás. When you hear this song, you know this song is about you. Know you did me wrong, and I'll be better without you. You fucked up, you're the one to blame. Sleeping with a friend of me, pathological liar. You pathological liar. You pathological liar. Strung me along, led me to believe. Feeling was strong, I was so naive. Threw our love in the fire so easily. Karma will find you one day, you'll see. Your words, they cut like a knife. Razor sharp, they cut me deep. Should've known a little better. Should've known right from the start. Should've been a little bit smarter. I should've protected my heart. Yo te odio y me das asco, nunca volveré a confiar en ti. Tú no vale la pena, no vuelvo más. Me dejaste solito, verdad dolió un poquito. En tu jueguito de amor, te lo juro, un día tú verás. When you hear this song, you know this song is about you. And I'll be better without you. You fucked up, you're the one to blame. Sleeping with a friend of me, pathological liar. You pathological liar. You pathological liar. You pathological liar. shit right there.
Yes, you better sing, boy. I know a thing or two about those liars myself, honey. Now, you know we have more to come from him later. But first, let's give it up for that last performance. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Ew, ew, ew. Now, let's take it back to our director as he and Seda talk about the story and lyrics behind his track, Switching Up.
Another song that you performed live here was Switching Up, where you completely switched it up.
Yes, I did.
and gave a different variation of a more up-tempo poppy song. So let's talk about what it was like to write, create, and perform that song.
Oof, gladly. I actually love that song because I normally listen to like dancehall, reggae, and stuff like that. It's actually my top 2 genre, I would say, behind hip hop. Yup, sorry, newsflash. Latin is not my #1 favorite music. For anyone who thought so. You know, and I knew I needed that sound on my album. Like the lines "too good to be true" and the lines like "we're lost in a maze" in a transformation kind of thing. Cause I'm in this whole like hashtag changes. Like I don't know, like and that song was written about like relationships in my life that just have been changing and being switched up in a way, like friendships that I've had like 15, 20 years and relationships like that just, I was dating someone too. I feel like I'm always dating. And this song was inspired by that too, by someone who just ended up switching up. And again, I write from a very real place. So it's just like usually the songs you hear of mine are either about me or like a conversation that I've had with someone else. And this specific song was about like just everything that was going on in my life. Everything was just starting to like change and switch up, and I wanted to like do something modern, creative at the moment, like, you know, that everyone would relate to at this very moment. And it just came to me in like 20 minutes. I just heard the beat and it just flowed out of me, and here went that song. Here on your platform, I was able to kind of like allow the lyrics to shine through and doing it in a stripped kind of way. So I'm really, really happy that you guys allowed me to do that. Seriously.
Well, perfect. We're glad that you were able to do it.
Yes.
And here he is. We hope you guys enjoyed this performance.
Woo!
Check him out.
Available on Spotify.
It's getting clear to see you've been switching up on me. You're becoming someone new. You've been acting differently. Switching up on you. Too good to be true. You really had me going. You had me fooled. I see the changes in the way you move. Changed overnight. Hypocritical and rather rude. Played a game with my emo. We've been going through changes. Lost in the maze of transformation. Giving me a different energy. Change of chemistry. No sparkle in your eye. Picking up on all your vibes and your devilish disguise. It's getting clear to see you've been switching up on me. You're becoming someone new. You've been acting differently. Switching up on you.
All right now, Seda, I hear you. What another amazing performance. And shout out to Aaron Short for helping to put together these awesome acoustic arrangements. If you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, please check out his full album, The Voice of an Enigma, available soon. And all his other music available on all streaming platforms. Y'all, it has been my pleasure to host tonight in this entire season of Live from Next Sound Studio. We thank you all for continuing to tell somebody, to tell somebody, to tell somebody else, and to tell somebody else to meet us here week after week. We will be back next season with another lineup of uniquely and individually talented artists. And if you are an indie artist that would like to be a guest on the show, please submit music links to nextsoundstudioNYC@gmail.com or DM Next Sound Studio on Instagram for consideration. Now, let's take it to our director's cut one last time as he and Seda talk about the lyrics behind his track, Where You Are. We will see you all back here next season. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
On a lighter note and on a more happier note, you also perform Where You Are. Let's talk about Where You Are, a little more upbeat, a little more happy. Seems like the love came back in your life, maybe, I don't know. Or maybe this was at the beginning part before they went switching up. I don't know. So let's talk about Where You Are.
Switching up obviously was being Changes, Heartbroken, Liar too. But Where You Are was just one of those like happier songs because I just couldn't be sad on a whole record. You know what I mean? I just didn't want an album where it's just like one set emotion. I wanted it to be kind of like a kaleidoscope of just themes, colors, and sounds, and so Where You Are was the love song of the album. Even though it has kind of an upbeat kind of vibe to it, it's still the love song. Because when I think of love, I think of happy, I think of upbeat, I think of just like, you know, I just want to be with you, I just want to be where you are. Like, who doesn't feel like that when they're dating somebody, you know what I mean? And it's new, it's fresh, and you have those butterflies. You just want to like be with them all the time. So,
also, on the arrangement, we got to give shout out to Aaron Short, who is on guitar.
Shout out to Aaron Short, who just smashed it on the strings for me. Thank you so much, seriously, Aaron. You always come through. I really do appreciate that.
So I just want to talk about what was it like working with him to get these arrangements prepared. What was that process like?
Peasy, which is exactly how I like to work. I hate when things are complicated, stressful. I'm a very peaceful kind of like, which is weird that I'm also singing songs about Liar and switching up and stuff like that. But Aaron just makes it so easy to work, and he's just really good at what he does. And I love working with people, including you guys, who are just good at what they do and are passionate about what they do, because that's how I am.
Well, here he is performing a happier aspect of love and Where You Are. Thanks again, once again, to Aaron Short, who's great on the guitar all night long. And we'll be seeing you again soon, all right? Be sure to be checking out all of his music on all streaming platforms. We hope you enjoy all of his versions of his old tracks, all right?
I can't remember the last time that I ever felt this way. You've introduced me to new and different side of me. Yeah, you take me to a higher place. It feels so good whenever you're around. So I don't wanna come down where you are. It's where I wanna be. Where I wanna be is where you are. Where you are is where I wanna be. Where I wanna be is where you are. Climb a mountain, sail the ocean, then the seven seas. ocean, swim the seven seas. Climb a mountain, sail the ocean, swim the seven seas. What? Climb a mountain, sail the ocean, swim the seven seas. Where you are is where I wanna be. Where I wanna be is where you are. Where you are is where I wanna be. Where I wanna be is where you are.
If you came to party, if you came to party, if you came to get down tonight, going live tonight, live from the Next Sound Studio. If you tryna party,
Out of the blue, been acting brand new, been having reservations with no explanations. Texting me less, less conversations. Things haven't been the same between me and you. Different energy, sudden change of chemistry. I was silly to believe that we were meant to be. Show you how it's gonna be. It's getting clear to see. You've been switching up on me. Switching up, yeah. You're becoming someone new. You've been acting differently. Switching up on you. Too good to be true. You really had me going. You had me fooled. I see